Today we're going to talk about some things that just aren't that important. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with the gym obsession. We're bombarded with images of perfectly sculpted bodies and fitness gurus claiming that fit is the new cool. But is spending hours at the gym really the ultimate measure of success? The gym culture promotes physical health, which is undoubtedly crucial. However, it often veers into the territory of obsession, body image issues, and unrealistic standards. Are we sacrificing mental well-being for the pursuit of a perfect physique? Why do we actually have to listen to people who say we are not real men because their arms are twice of ours? If a man wants to be big, that's fine. But being big doesn't mean anything without other core values. Now consider a world where intelligence is reduced to a single number, your IQ. The intelligence quotient, a term that has been the cornerstone of academic achievements and intellectual superiority. It's been drilled into our heads, hasn't it? The higher the IQ, the brighter the mind. But is it really that simple? Visualize a magnificent tapestry woven with threads of different colors and textures. That's what our intellect is, a rich, varied, and intricate entity. Now imagine trying to capture the beauty of this tapestry with a single number. Seems impossible, right? That's precisely the issue with the IQ-centric view of intelligence. IQ tests, in their essence, measure cognitive abilities like problem-solving, logical reasoning, and pattern recognition. But ask yourself, does this cover the full spectrum of human intellect? What about emotional intelligence? The ability to understand, use, and manage our own emotions in positive ways? Isn't that an essential part of being human? Let's not forget creativity, the spark that ignites innovation and brings art to life. Can a number define the genius of Picasso, the brilliance of Mozart, or the inventiveness of Steve Jobs? How about practical skills? The ability to fix a leaky faucet, grow your own vegetables, or navigate a new city. Aren't these forms of intelligence too? And then there's wisdom, the understanding and acceptance of the complexities of life, often honed through years of experience. Can an IQ test measure that? So, here's the question we must ponder. Is a single number really a comprehensive measure of our intellectual capabilities? Or is it merely a fraction of the grand tapestry of human intellect, leaving out the vibrant threads of emotional intelligence, creativity, practical skills, and wisdom? Let's challenge the norms, question the status quo, and embrace a broader, more inclusive view of intelligence. After all, we're more than just a number. We're a tapestry of myriad abilities, experiences, and potentials. Let's celebrate that diversity, shall we? In the digital world, likes, comments, and followers often become the yardstick of personal worth. We've all seen it, that heady rush after posting a workout selfie and watching the reactions pour in. It's almost like a drug, isn't it? And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to feel admired, appreciated, and validated? However, herein lies the trap. As we fall deeper into this rabbit hole, we often start defining our worth based on these virtual numbers. A high number of likes can make us feel on top of the world, while a low count can plunge us into self-doubt. It's a roller coaster of emotions, all hinging on the whims and fancies of the digital crowd. But let's pause for a moment and reflect. Are these likes and comments a true reflection of our worth? Are the individuals behind these numbers truly invested in our well-being? Or are we just another post in their endless scroll of content? The truth is, social media platforms are designed to be addictive. They play on our inherent need for validation and community. However, the sense of community they offer is often shallow and transient. It's a world where quantity often trumps quality, where the depth of relationships is often sacrificed for the breadth of connections. Moreover, the constant comparison with others on these platforms can lead to anxiety, low self-esteem, and even depression. We start comparing our behind the scenes with others' highlight reels, forgetting that social media is often a carefully curated version of reality. So while it's okay to seek validation, let's not forget that the most important validation comes from within. Let's not forget the value of genuine human connections, the ones that are built on mutual respect, understanding, and shared experiences. These are the connections that truly matter, the ones that nourish our soul and help us grow. In the end, it's essential to remember that we are more than the sum of our likes, comments, and followers. Our worth is inherent, not defined by external validation. So I leave you with this question. Are we sacrificing genuine human connections for ephemeral digital approval? Perfectionism, a silent predator, often lurks unnoticed in our pursuits of our goals. It's the unseen force that pushes us towards an ideal of flawlessness, whispering in our ears that there's no room for error, no space for falling short. But what happens when this pursuit becomes an obsession? What happens when we start to measure our worth based on our ability to achieve perfection? Perfectionism, in its essence, is not inherently bad. Striving for excellence can motivate us to push our boundaries, to work harder, and to reach higher. But it's when this pursuit becomes relentless, when it starts to consume us, that the trouble begins. The line between striving for excellence and falling into the trap of perfectionism can often be blurry. When we're in the grip of perfectionism, our focus shifts from growth and learning to an unhealthy obsession with being perfect. The joy of the journey is lost. The process becomes a means to an end, rather than an end in itself. And this can lead to a multitude of problems. Burnout, for instance, is a common consequence. When we're constantly pushing ourselves to reach an unattainable standard, we're likely to exhaust ourselves mentally and physically. What we don't understand is there has been nothing created by man that is perfect. Being perfect is an act of nature. Like the trees, it cannot be created artificially. There can only be failure and imperfection, which leads to fear. When perfection is the goal, any shortcoming is seen as a failure. This fear can hold us back from taking risks, from stepping out of our comfort zones, and from embracing new experiences and opportunities. So the question we need to ask ourselves is this: is the quest for perfection worth the toll it takes on our well-being? Are we ready to let go of the relentless pursuit of flawlessness and embrace the beauty of imperfection? Are we willing to redefine success not as the absence of failure, but as the courage to keep trying, to keep learning, and to keep growing despite the odds? Is the quest for perfection worth the toll it takes on our well-being? In a world obsessed with quick fixes, can we discern the value of sustainable growth? We are constantly bombarded with the latest fitness trends and IQ-boosting hacks, promising to transform us overnight. From the newest superfoods and extreme workout plans to brain-training games and cognition-enhancing supplements, these trends lure us in with the promise of instant results. It's tempting, isn't it? The idea that we can shortcut our way to success, bypass the hard work, and still reap all the benefits. But let's take a moment to question these claims. Can a fitness fad really replace a balanced diet and regular exercise? Can a brain training app truly boost our IQ? Or are we just falling for the allure of quick fixes, the illusion of instant gratification? The reality is there are no shortcuts to physical health or intellectual development. These are journeys, not destinations, requiring consistent effort, perseverance, and patience. We need to be wary of these trendy traps and understand that real growth is a process. It's about making small, sustainable changes to our lifestyle, learning new skills and nurturing our body and mind. It's also about discerning the value of these trends. While some may offer novel ways to engage with fitness or mental stimulation, they should never replace foundational practices. We need to remember that a balanced diet, regular exercise, continuous learning, and mental well-being are irreplaceable pillars of health and intellect. So the next time a new fitness trend or IQ-boosting hack catches your eye, ask yourself, is this sustainable? Does it align with my lifestyle? Will it contribute to my long-term growth? Or is it just another trendy trap, a fleeting illusion promising instant results? Navigating through these trends requires discernment and a focus on sustainable practices. It's about resisting the lure of quick fixes, embracing the journey, and celebrating progress, however small it may be. Are we ready to challenge the allure of quick fixes and embrace the journey of genuine growth? In this journey, we've unmasked some truths about fitness and IQ, social media validation, perfectionism, and trendy traps. We've questioned the gym obsession and the number game, navigated the pitfalls of perfectionism and the allure of trendy traps. The importance of authenticity, meaningful connections, and peace of mind has been underscored. A more balanced approach to fitness and intellect is necessary, one that values mental well-being as much as physical. So, are we ready to redefine our measures of success and embrace a more balanced approach to fitness and intellect?